This is Paranormal Short Session 25 by Keith Evans at the Chestnut Street Cemtery in Apalachicola, Florida. Today is Wednesday, the 16th of August, 2023. I'm Keith Evans. It's a very hot day. I found a spot in the shade to do some paranormal research. There's a little bit of a breeze, and I got my hat off since my head is hot. So, I'm going to do the thermal imaging first, and then I'm looking at MTP, the footstone of Mary Tibbetts. Porter, I guess, was her married name. She was the wife of Richard C. Porter. Okay. And the daughter of Benjamin Salter. So let's go ahead and get a good thermal image of that. That looks perfectly normal. Tombstone's been in the shade most of the day. Footstone. And you can see the grave cradle there. All right, let's go and look at the back of Mrs. Tibbetts Porter's tombstone. The back looks pretty much normal too. It should be purple. It's in the shade all day since the sun is up here to the east. All right, let's go over here and look at this little interesting metal thing. Let's get over here. You see it? Can you see it there? Now, I don't know if it's some type of water sprinkler or whether it was some type of Saved by the Bell device for anyone who might have been buried but not dead. It's got this little interesting flat type tombstone or some type of marker beside it, which is, I guess you could say, somewhat purple too from being in the shade. Go to this side and look at it. Now you can see it's broken off here, so I don't know what words were here. It started with like a SI and ended with an ING, and it's MFG Company. It looks like Selma. With an O behind it. So I don't know if that was one of those devices where you could place at a person's grave if they've just passed away, and if they do come alive, they could ring it or not. But if so, it'd be called a dead ringer. But I'm not sure. It could just be some type of water system, or maybe an old water system that they haven't dismantled yet, because it don't look like it's functioning. It could have been a well before they had city water. It might have had a pump handle on it. It might have just been an old well. So I might be wrong about it being a dead ringer, but this don't look like a tombstone, but it might be. I can't see any legible writing on it. So it looks like it was almost put here so that people wouldn't run into it. The part that extends up at least a good, I don't know, close to 3 foot, maybe 2.5, 3 foot off the ground. So, all right. Let me go ahead and turn this. Did I get a view from this side? I don't think I did yet. Sometimes it comes in better depending on the lighting. That's a little stone beside it. And that should just be the little, whatever it is, the pipe coming up out of the ground. All right. I'll look into that more and see what I can find out in the future. Let's go back over to Mary's Tibbs Porter's tombstone and talk to her for a bit. Mary, my name is Keith Evans and I'm doing paranormal research. I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel, which is like a electronic device similar to like a TV, but it's a similar principle. But it's broadcast by me. It's not broadcast by the TV stations. And I'm also going to advertise, short clips on Instagram and Facebook. Hope that's okay with you. Is it all right if I ask you a few questions? I'll probably only take today maybe 15, 20 minutes. If you don't want to be a part of it, just don't choose any words from my Obelisk 5, the one I'm shaking here. You have to use your electromagnetic energy to choose words from the Obelisk 5. And just don't materialize so my video camera can pick you up and then you'd be good to go. You wouldn't be actually a part of the video in any way other than me showing your tombstone, which I hope you don't mind. Appreciate that. This is Tibbs Porter. All right, I'm going to turn on the Obelisk 5B. I'll choose ABCs at the top left side. My first question to Mrs. Got something here. Computer, and it's hard to see. Let me take a look. Computer and fruit. Yeah, you can say that I use my computer to get to the YouTube channel. If you ask me what my favorite fruit is, I like bananas. I just ate a couple yesterday. Got a couple more to go, I think. So, Mrs. Mary Tibbs Porter, did you have a nickname that people called you? And if so, could you tell me what that nickname was, if you like? It's very hard to see under this lighting the face of the Obelisk 5. But the first word was fruit, F-R-U-I-T, and the second word was computer, C-O-M-P-U-T-E-R. I'm sorry it doesn't show up better during the daylight. See, the MPT will come in focus, but something up close won't come up focus. Oh. Plus you're getting the reflection of the sky in the background. Mrs. Porter, is there any questions that you'd like to ask me? I see you were the daughter of Benjamin Salter, the wife of Richard C. Porter. They were born May 3rd, 1824, and passed away January 26, 1902. So, no response. Mrs. Porter, what was your favorite thing about Apalachicola? What was your favorite fruit, Mrs. Porter? Did you have any fruit trees in your yard where you lived? Did you play cards, Mrs. Porter? What was your favorite card game? Well, Mrs. Porter, if I just set the obelisk down on top of your tombstone, it's a good size, and then you can answer any questions you'd like to answer, and I'll back off. How's that sound? That way you have the obelisk 5 all to yourself. It's not like trying to use a phone while someone else is holding it, you know? How does that sound, Mrs. Porter? So here, there's like a nice little base for the footstone to set on. I like that. And there's some type of like white marble. I would say it's been cleaned, I'm pretty sure. I think all 3 of these have been cleaned recently, which is nice. They get so much stuff on them from the above trees, tree sap, pollen, bird droppings, dust that's in the air. Let's see if we got any new words. Doesn't look like it. Well, Mrs. Porter, I'm going to walk over here by the, by the bell thing. Mrs. Porter, what was that piece of metal that's kind of like from the in front of your tombstone that goes directly over? Was that type of pump to get water? Or is that some type of device where the people were afraid someone was buried alive? Do you know, Mrs. Porter? Does anyone know? If there's anyone here that thinks they know, utilize my obelisk 5 to give me some type of answer. Still nothing. Now, the last time I did a paranormal short session C, which I accidentally deleted when I was programming or situating my new camera, you know, doing the time and the date and the stuff like that. So, paranormal short session 4C was the best because I got like almost 60 words. I think it was either 56 words within about 15 minutes. So it was something else. I think that it would be interesting for you to see that, but I accidentally deleted it while I was working with my PHASM, PHASM video camera, my ghost stop. So that was my fault. So we'll never get to see that one again. All right. If this was a device for anyone who was buried alive to ring or give notice to someone who was above ground, can you tell me the name of the person that this device was meant for to save their life if they were buried alive? First or last name be okay, whatever you choose. Nickname, initials, whatever you feel comfortable with. I have a tendency to think it was some type of pumping device, a hand pump that went to a well. Then when they got city water, they no longer utilized it. I got a word. I can't see it by looking through the video camera. Let's look here. Violent. VIOLENT. Well, why do you want to be violent? I'm not violent. I mean you no harm at all.
Scratched.
Scratched? No, I didn't feel any scratch, but I do have a bad case of poison oak and poison ivy, and you can see it here. That's poison oak, poison ivy. It's not any scratching from a ghost or spirit. Yes, I do scratch it a lot. I try not to, but I think I do it in my sleep too much. Let me stop and look, and so I'm waving. Sorry about that, folks. They're gonna park. I guess they think they know me. Last thing you need when you're doing paranormal research is interruptions. Well, I am getting to the point where I'm running out of questions to ask. Violent and scratched. The poison oak isn't really violent as far as physically violent, but it does do a hurting on your skin. I will say that much. So, if you do get it, try not to scratch it and try to put something on it to dry it up. But I find as you get older, your immune system doesn't clear anything up as much as you would like it to. So anyway, I would like to invite anyone who would like to communicate with me if they're in the area, one at a time. Please give me your name. My name is Keith Evans, and I let you know I'm going to be using this on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So, let's see what time it is. Well, I think I'm going to be ending Paranormal Short Session 25 here at the Chestnut Street Cemtery. My name is Keith Evans, and today's date is Wednesday, the 16th of August, 2023. And I'd like to thank everyone who supports me through subscribing to my YouTube channel, watching my YouTube channel, liking my YouTube channel, and also liking my posts and my videos on Facebook and Instagram. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, everyone have a good day, and I'll try to get some paranormal promos to go for this Paranormal Short Session 25. All right, thank you very much and have a good day.